half ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. This taking in about 4 yards.
Yeah, I told you that back then.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard.
I just gotta change my receiver and one of my linebackers. Look, you went online. He just got online. Oh, my thing is that he just got online.
Well, I'll holler at you guys. I'm gonna go and get up off of this thing.
That's about what I'm about to do. Alright, buddy, roll. I'll catch you tomorrow. You getting on tomorrow? Alright. I got my, I'll send it to you. I got my stream up when I'm playing Ace. Yeah, you can make your own playbook. What's up, man? Why you wanna take his English? Bro, because I'm doing what you wanna do. I love this shit, man. I wanna stop this run.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It's able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Rock is trash, by the way.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Don't take them lightly, because the first game, I ain't gonna hold you. I think he beat me 28-7, but I was just, you know, I really wasn't taking it serious, man. But then he started talking shit. So it's like,
3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, you know, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A run with Conner on first down, going to get about 5.
Oh, wait
2nd and 5 coming up.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I don't know how you got 5 yards out of that either. I'm confused.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
What's up?
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Finds his running back, James Conner. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A quick pass out to Juju. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vic Beasley. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
No, you don't.
Into heavy traffic,
No, you
and
don't.
it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover.
He said he needed to see it.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So, yeah. I clicked onto him after you threw the ball.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10
you threw away
at their
from
own
it,
37. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. TJ Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up.
How has the team film on simulation?
Lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Tannehill. Flush to his right.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tannehill. Keeps himself upright. Runs through the contact.
Oh, shit. He broke the tackle.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I almost just like threw the control down. I looked, and I was like, hold on. This man is still
Johnson on the return.
Come here, nigga.
Fights him off. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Roethlisberger will hand
Man,
the
I'm feeling the holes. I'm feeling the holes.
About 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
You going already?
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
Don't shoot that.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
2 rushes, no 3 yards.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
The tackle made.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Rush in. Check 99. Check. Crunch. Track 60. 198.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Henry.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Man, I'm getting ready for the lead, man.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
At the 45-yard line.
He's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback.
Oh no, I'm only getting 2 yards per goddamn every time I do
one
it.
They have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Trying to use some competition before I go to sleep.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So possession catch, that would have been a touchdown.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A good pickup there at 22. 1st and goal from the 6. Give this to Henry. And this time they were ready.
Everybody came crashing down
at the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the Steelers' 9-yard line.
I'm talking about everybody.
Here's Tannehill. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, I knew he was so good.
It'll be
I was like,
Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
At the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah, like shit like that, I'm switching.
Kenny Vaccaro, and he will be brought down as time is now.
Yeah. Oh, another thing, like I was telling you earlier, off on wide receiver too. It's best to log on your wide receiver and try to catch it, because you can cut the defender off at the receiver position as well.
Ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. This will make it into the end zone.
Yeah, I'll be playing underneath,
right around where he would have been.
trying to rush it down, make him play the hard
maybe a
pass.
yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it in a little bit different direction here, because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Tannehill completes it to Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. You get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, he
will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Yeah.
A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? I wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Right back to Connor here on first. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
James Conner.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense.
that
Picking
left
up
tackle,
5,
but
which
he
means
punched me.
defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
James Conner.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll buy some time right. Looking deep here for Ebron. And it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll be stopped on that for a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Ball carrier.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
That's complete right around the 8. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was passing.
Way to turn the clamps on in the red zone.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to
Like you said, you got to know what to do on
and
offense.
not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space.
Ben is not a bad quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's, you know, that's why Madden's so unique, man. We'll play different people. It's just crazy how you got to come in every game.
For this 3rd quarter of action.
You can't run. Well, just understand in general. You got to come in every game with a different scheme and you're playing different people. Because playing you, I played you, Dre, Ewan, Brian, and Rock today, and nothing really worked on all of y'all. I haven't found one play that worked on all of y'all. Like, just one same play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that.
You was on it too. You was on that.
Well, that's one way to convert.
He was on that out route. Yeah, I seen it. I had to wait. I said, man, hopefully I got some time. I can hot route him in. He was just sitting there waiting.
Oh, this dude just blew up. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
I don't even know why I'm running on that side. This is the side I need to be running on.
Room to run past midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
There's nothing's happening.
The balls this one has throughout this game. It's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often
running is right side now.
Better as the game goes on.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, Titans gain of 12. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call,
No!
it's working.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
No!
Picked up by Steven Nelson.
He caught the pick. I cannot believe he caught the
Brings
pick.
this one back. It's a pick 6.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, but then I thought, I said, did they give it to my guy?
Well, on for the point.
Coaches always tell their players someone's
Yeah, as soon as I threw it, I knew
play, but what they mean
I was like,
is a
ain't
game
no way he
a
sat down.
game-changing play. A turnover forced, and we just got that.
I
I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Everybody was
Pick
down.
6, 4th quarter. That is a game changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives him the lead. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
That didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll get this up to about the
Derrick get hurt?
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Tannehill now to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
He lost him. But see, that's what I'm talking about. I logged on to the receiver instead of letting the computer. I guarantee you, if I wouldn't have logged onto the receiver, that would have been
the Titans are going to retake the lead. You'll be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight.
But you was on your safety. You was on the safety that was supposed to be on that part of the field.
Being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. Ebron caught left side. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
You switch to the receiver?
Yeah, the return will stop right around the 25. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead. They found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tannehill going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Tannehill being chased out left. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So this one a Tennessee Titan victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they
like when I play you and you, all my games been low scoring. Except when I play Rock.
Major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this...
And he said, what, you and game is low scoring.
We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough...